What's up, everybody? Okay, so I literally look dead. But in other news, we have finally made it to San Juan, Puerto Rico.
We in Puerto Rico!
Obviously, folks couldn't wait to make his debut. There's Rico in Puerto Rico! Hey! Okay, so this weekend, Tyrion and Rico are getting married, and we're so excited! It is Friday, August 5th. We've been flying forever. But happy to be here. It's gonna be a great day. And yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And then we'll see y'all in the lobby. Okay, bye.
Oh.
Whatever. Come in your swimsuit.
We gonna eat.
What are y'all asking me?
There's the balcony. Ocean. Beautiful. However, this is not our room. All right, and now off to brunch.
Cheers!
Cheers!
Turn the fuck up.
Turn the fuck up.
We gonna have to edit that little YouTube. You know that?
Where's Rico?
Outside.
Oh. There's the last one. Alright, good morning everybody. It is officially day 2, Saturday, and it is absolutely beautiful outside. I realized that I did not get too much footage after we ate brunch, but honestly we really didn't do too much. I think everybody was just trying to make their way in and navigate. Eventually we ended up going and just dipping our toes in the water at the beach in the evening time, and yeah, not really anything else. So now that it's daylight and we finally have our room, I was going to give you guys a tour. So we are staying in the what is the name? AC Hotel by Marriott. So you have your bathroom here. You have a couple different light options on the outside. Showers, stand-in. Cool. We have a pretty nice sized fridge for any leftovers that we have. Totally thought this was a microwave, but I don't know why. But then we also have closet space here, and since we've been in here a little bit, it looks a little lived in, but this couch folds into a futon. You have your desk area there, luggage. And then of course you have a different shelving. Here's the bed. Alright, sorry, the lens fogged up. But on one side you have the city view, and you pan over to this way. Look at that beautiful ocean. So we aren't right up on the beach, but I'm okay with that. Just a nice walk right there. So we can just leave our hotel, walk down the street, and be right at the water. Alright guys, so right now we are currently waiting on the bride and groom. We plan on heading to Old San Juan around 3 o'clock, but just hanging out, and yeah, we'll see where the day brings us.
Hey. Just like Puerto Rico, sunshine, man. I don't really know the sound. That shit just a vibe though.
So, we'll see you guys soon.
Yup, and we
what?
turn up.
I didn't do anything.
Hold on, put your face up there first.
Fashion designer.
No, it's gone. You have to tap it. Hey, dude. I can see your shadow. Whoa, whoa.
We have no music.
So typical.
Where the music at?
All right. I guess we'll go on an adventure in like 20 minutes.
Pasamos de repente del calor al frío y tu recuerdo no se congeló. Hoy no puedo creer que estés al lado mío, porque solo tú sabes que se quedaron tantos besos al aire. Solo tú sabes, no sé vivir que yo sin ti no soy nadie.
My little skinny arm.
Don't do it.
Right, thank you. I'm looking for twos. I think you took a big
This place is beautiful though. This is the space for prom only.
The prom was too sweet.
Okay guys, sorry for all the chaotic videos and like the random screaming in the background, but that was what it was like to go to La Placita and the epitome of we had a time last night, okay? Because the DJ was on point and this was us in the elevator at 2 a.m. all drunk because we were trying to figure out what our next move was. Somebody suggested a food spot, so we all migrated that way just to figure out that it was absolute trash and they were hyping it up. But it's fine. We were just hanging out, and this was our first night out with everybody in town already, and that is how it was spent, which was okay with me.
Okay, wedding day. What time is it?
It is 11 o'clock. It's 11.
11?
It's 11 o'clock.
Girl, we got our Nipsey Hussle on,
Not cruising the street.
our makeup artist.
Baby!
Ooh, let us see you, Pooh.
She didn't hear you, little ass
And
voice.
the bride has her breakfast.
Eating eggs.
Yum. How you feel today?
I'm so excited. It's so pretty. I'm so excited.
Okay, so the bride has to get her makeup done. All these gunshots in the background.
Okay, boo.
And yeah, let's get it started.
Tell me why you're crying, how can it be you? When you gave me something I don't really feel, but you knew that already. When I found you on the ground, you were dying. Now you come into my yard uninvited. Can you see me on the edge? I'm enlightened. If the world was ending, would you cry or would you try to get me? Tell me now about what you do in clear, yeah. Tell me now, I need you to be clear, yeah. I will wait for you, for you. I will wait for you. I will wait for you. Got me. Can you put the time on a rewind, yeah? Help me understand, can you tell me now why you made a war that we're fighting now? And you fall and you run when you see my big guns. Run around, run away as a rebel comes out. Then you call on me. When you call me, I come.
There we
But
go.
then you
Who's a married man?
open your mind to the sun and the trumpet.
Okay, let's see the details of this bitch.
Got the blue, you know what I'm saying? Gotta see the ring though, you know. Check out the ring real quick.
Got your watch. Look at this detail. Oh. Oh, Rico Suave from
Going way beyond the noise and your feelings. When you speak, all I can hear is silence. Turn it back from all the pain and violence. Big tunes, now it's big tunes, I'm killing. Cry now from the side, now call my name. Fall down when you see me, you know that I was there for you. I will wait for you, for you. I will wait for you. I will wait for you.
Alright guys, so for the remainder of the video, I'm actually going to do a voiceover because the GoPro audio, when I listened to it, was absolute trash. But this is me and Delora headed to the National Forest, and we woke up super early because later in that afternoon we had booked an ATV ride. It was just me and her taking an Uber about 45 minutes away to catch the National Forest. There was some ordeal where you had to buy the tickets as soon as they opened at 9 a.m., but people snag them really fast. However, we just wanted to see our luck and head towards the forest anyways, because I mean, I'm not sure how you can just conceal off every entrance of the hiking trails. So, funny story about this clip is that we are about 7 minutes away from our destination that was in our Uber app, and all of a sudden we come to this road closure here, and we thought that the Uber driver was gonna find a different route to get to the destination, or maybe turn around, figure it out. But all of a sudden the automatic doors on his van just start opening it up, and he already didn't speak good English, so we were like, oh, is this him telling us that we have to get out? So we were a little skeptical because it was nobody there, but we did see those two people, so that made us feel a little bit better. But this was just like a random place in the middle of the forest, and I mean, we were driving again for like 45 minutes, so we were deep in the forest already, and we only had one signal bar on each of our phones. So when I say we were risk takers, yeah, we were just living life on the edge. But in these clips, you'll see we decided to stay because the next closest destination was going to take another 45 minutes. And long story short, we just didn't want to waste our time before we ended up doing ATVs on trying to get from destination to destination. And this was just such a beautiful place. But all that to say, it was so worth going on the adventure and risking our lives. It was like the most exciting, thrilling, and terrifying thing at the same time, because this was not a touristy spot. This was just straight up forest and nature. And so it was the most serene and beautiful watering hole ever. And honestly, to this day, this is one of my favorite core memories ever, because I just can't, you can see in the video what it looks like, but it's just so hard to describe what it felt like to actually be immersed in this forest and have no restrictions, and there was no guide there. It was just us and natural things going on. And so we ended up swimming there after we were done and needed to head towards the ATV excursion. We had just enough signal to grab an Uber, and the funny thing is, once our Uber driver arrived, at first he couldn't find us, and we ended up receiving a lecture, like a dad lecture from our Uber driver for 20 minutes straight about how dangerous it was, how he grew up there, and that was like the craziest thing you could have ever done. And so we were grateful that nothing happened to us and we weren't kidnapped, or, nothing like, I don't even know what dangers he was talking about, but this is also like random animals that could have just popped up. We could have gotten bit by a snake, I don't know, but it didn't happen. And that's why it was just so beautiful to take with us, because we were just lucky enough to enjoy it within itself and the purity of it. So totally worth it. Probably should not recommend you guys doing that and putting your lives in danger, but I'm glad that it happened and we were able to just watch this and see this with our own eyes. Guys, I'm really upset that my GoPro microphone was like so jacked up. It sounded like taking your finger across the microphone and just rubbing it across while I'm trying to explain everything. But here we are. This is the waiting area before we got onto the ATVs, and we checked in. Laura's sister Talina and Felix met us there because we decided to go off on our own at first. And yeah, basically I think it was either a 60 or 90 minute ride that we decided to go to. I honestly would recommend doing 2 hours because it just went by so quick. It was very fun though, and I thoroughly enjoyed it, but I kind of did feel like it ended a little bit too early. But you do have a tour guide. You can either have your own ATV or you can share one, of course. And yeah, it was just them showing us all of these little pockets in this big old forest, and it was really cool. They had a couple, I think they had like one pit stop for us to get food, drinks, and it was just like this little tiki hut. We ended up not getting it though because it was just too long of a line at the time, but overall, we had a really great time. When we got back from ATV, we decided to spend our last moments in Puerto Rico, enjoying the sunset at the beach location behind the hotel where the wedding took place. It was just such a better vibe. It had seashells, which I love, and it was so much more beautiful. It was clean, and this is the beautiful sunset that we ended up seeing that night. So overall, it was a really great trip. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to ask. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, and I will see you next time.